One, we the real Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out, prophesy the downfall of American society. We're going to start out giving all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters are listening, learning, being obedient to their husbands. We back at it again, another Monday class lesson. And basically, remember to remain circumspect. The times we are in are getting worse, because it's going to get worse and worse the more we get closer and closer to the end. And there's a lot of people been talking about how the brother had to beat that Edomite that pulled that gun at him. So we're going to let this play. We're going to hop into it. Let's click that one at the bottom.
Reuben and all the other indigenous tribes, man. Isn't a good time. It's a good time for you devils because you did a very good job destroying these people. But just remember, you're going to have to pay for that. You're going to have to pay. All right, so next one, number 2, violence, warfare, and massacres. And by the way, this is all a part of the curses. All a part of the curses, man. And this also shows you Gadites, you are the true Israelites, man. Okay? You are the Israelites. Okay? You're an Israelite. You Gadites, you are Israelites. You so-called Native Americans, you are Israelites, because this pertains to the curses. Number 2, violence, warfare, and massacres. The Buthup genocide. And this happened in Newfoundland between the 1500s to the 1800s, so 1829. The Buthup people were hunted, displaced, and starved by settlers, leading to their extinction. The last known Buthup, Swandihithit, died in 1829. So you people have the audacity to celebrate Thanksgiving, but it's really thanks stealing. You're thankful for stealing this land. What do you want, man? I can see your spirit already. What do you want?
Stealing what?
What do you want, man? What's your question? What's your question?
Stealing what?
What's your question?
Stealing what?
Stealing this land.
Explain to me, brother.
Okay, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So wicked people came onto this place, which is you devils, you red people, you Edomites, which goes into the Bible, and you stole this land from our brothers, the Native Americans. If you can see on this sign, they go back to the tribes of Israel, which you're not looking, so I know you don't give a shit. So you're going into slavery because of that, and you're going to receive a terrible comeuppance. All right? That's what's going to happen to you.
I am?
I don't care. Get out of here, man.
You don't care?
No, I don't care. Get out of here.
The turtle train.
All right, whatever.
What are you here for a night of me?
Let me get a precept. This is about the Bible here. If you don't have any questions regarding the Bible, get down the street.
What the fuck Bible, man? I'm from the turtle
This is
train.
Job 9:24. Job
9 what? 24 what? You know who the fuck you're talking to? That's my turtle train.
Okay.
Okay? I'm fucking native.
Okay.
And you're gonna come talk to me and you're gonna tell me to fucking step, nigger? Who the fuck are you, nigger?
Okay, so let me read you something.
Who the fuck are you, nigger?
Let me read something to you.
Yeah? Go ahead fucking read.
Let me read something to
Because
you.
you're gonna fucking preach, nigger?
Let me read to
And then
you.
you're gonna fucking talk to me?
Let me read to you.
Who the fuck are you?
First of all, you gotta calm down.
I gotta calm down, but you won't call me a fucking imposter.
Yeah,
You're
because
here fucking protesting
I am.
my
and I have a
fucking
right to.
clan. Yeah,
Can
but
I-
you're
can I
here
read
protesting my clan.
If you were here,
And then you wanna fucking talk to me
If you were-
about disrespect?
if you were here-
Shut your fucking mouth.
if you were here,
Shut the fuck up.
I'm reading about the tribe of the
No,
Native
nigger.
Americans.
You think this is a fucking joke?
You're drunk. Calm down.
Drunk?
You're by 22 division. You're drunk.
I don't give a fuck, nigger. I'm a fucking gangster.
Okay?
And you're here fucking talking about fucking naval, tribal fucking things?
You see this? This is live.
I don't
Be
give a
careful.
fuck.
You see this? This is how it is. This is how it is for us when we come out here. Hey, this
For
reminds,
you. Oh,
this,
wait.
is, this is reminds
Oh,
me
for you?
of Victoria and Dundas.
Oh, for you, right? You're a fucking black man. You're talking
So
about my
what?
fucking people?
But we're brothers. If you are a Gadite, we are actually brothers, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I come to
But
you
you're not
and I
listening.
ask you.
You're
no,
not listening.
Shut up.
No, I don't.
I
have to.
come-
I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up?
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. across your face. Bitch ass, bitch ass, bitch ass. Get the fuck up, get the fuck up, get the fuck up. You know what you're about to do? I'm fucking crazy. You don't know me, now you're leaking. You shouldn't have been speaking, now you're fucking leaking. Bitch ass, nigga. Bitch ass. Don't ever come here and switch up my shit. Now you're all leaking. Get the fuck out of here. Now I took your gun. What are you gonna do? Now I took your gun. Now I can fuck you up. Who's the bitch? Yeah. Hey, you're out there. Yo, your gun is fucking unloaded. You're a fucking buster too. Fucking wankster. Fucking wankster. Fucking homo thug. Bitch, nigga. You're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, but before you,
Get the fuck out of here.
hold on.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Cheated me at
Get the fuck out of here. Not from the
Benjamin
fucking streets.
bro.
Fuck out of
That's
here.
that Canada shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's Benjamin, bro.
Hey, everybody, look at this punk. Fucking putting guns to my head. You know who the fuck I am? I'm a fucking servant of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know who I am?
Man.
Yeah, you see, we're not fucking choir boys here. Don't fucking mess with me.
It's my voice that you ripped them off.
Putting guns to my head.
No,
Shut the fuck up.
no. My voice that you ripped them off.
Yeah, whatever. Reuben and all the other indigenous tribes, man. Isn't a good time.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, man. He whooped dude. And Benjamin went crazy, you know, that's my tribe.
It was a sound effect.
Represent, you know, represent.
He said, pick up.
Represent. But, you know, even Chicago, you know, he may look like represent. But yeah, that was mighty, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And you know that even happened, but like Apostle Taha was saying, because I was listening to his video, that we got to be circumspect out here. That brother should have been in a more broader place, which I don't really know how broad that place is, but he should be around where more people is at, not too much in a secluded, because you don't want to get into things and then nobody can witness it. And what if the dude did have bullets in that gun and then shot that brother, you know? It could have been a whole different story then. He probably could have ended up in the spiritual world, you know, like Apostle Hall was saying. So we got to be circumspect in how we going out here, and he need a brother with him, man. This is why we come out. What the scripture says. Matter of fact, before we get that, get the 2x2, get that scripture, man. But then you know, and then that's good, man. You know. He whooped him, man. I mean, he must know a little bit of something about fighting, you know, and the arts. Cause I'm in the arts, you know. I know the jiu-jitsu. I know how to box. I know how to street fight. I know how to do it all, you know. Good power, yeah. How about Shemel Shah, you know? But I learned the jiu-jitsu from the Elder Malcolm, so you know, big ups on him teaching that jiu-jitsu. And I know how to wrestle. I've been knowing how to wrestle, so it just helped with the jiu-jitsu. But somebody got that?
This is Mark 6 and verse 6. And he marveled because of their, you know what? This is Mark 6 and verse 4. But Yahweh said unto them, the prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. And he could there do no mighty work, save that he laid his hand upon a few sick folk and healed them. And he marveled because of their unbelief, and he went round about to the villages teaching. And he called unto him the 12, and began to send them forth two by two, and gave them power over unclean spirits.
Exactly. So you supposed to go out with somebody, you know. I mean, if you don't got nobody, understandable. That's why you should be with be where it's more people at. You know, if you going by yourself teaching, you don't want to be teaching in a secluded area and you by yourself.
Like, if I said it's just because the times we're coming and we have to move wisely. We can't be moving how we did, you know, shit. I would say not too long ago. What we do now is getting a lot more of attention, and not just Isa Iran. He's been knowing, specifically the elites, but more attention for these regular ass people. this video that the brother just shown, somebody posted it on a certain website. It got 1.3 million views. Right? So, and there was another video me and the brothers were watching earlier about an influencer. He had that nigga, the guy from ICBK, Tazaria. He had him there, and he gets a lot of views. He's a well-known influencer, especially in the new generation. So, with that being said, there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna start noticing us just by walking by. Oh shit, those are them niggas that I seen with this influencer and this podcast and this and that. And a lot of people, since what does the scripture say? The world hates what? Hates us because we come in His name. So they're gonna what? Things are gonna start getting more physical. You have a lot of bitch ass niggas out here that literally just simply don't like the way we talk about women. Don't like the way we say certain things. So that's gonna be their excuse to come and attack us. So we have to be more circumspect. We have, like the brother said, if you're alone, get a place where your back is against the wall or something's covering you. You won't have to constantly look behind you. If somebody comes behind you, where you can see if somebody walks up to you. If you're more than you're a few brothers, make sure, and you're like in an open area, make sure you have brothers looking in every direction. You know, and another thing we were talking about: stop coming to camp drunk, or where your mind is, or where your mind is not all there, man. We're coming in times where the stakes are high, and we can't afford to make a mistake.
Yeah. They shouldn't be going to camp drunk or fucked up anyway. First of all, that's out of order. If we gonna start sending brother home, you come like that, you getting your ass sent home, man.
Right? Because
simple as that, man.
I don't care who you think you are, but when your mind is not, it's under the influence of whatever, you're not on 10. You're not 100% there, man.
Yeah, man, you're gonna get sent home, man. Any brother coming to camp like that is getting sent home, and that's being said right now, man. And with me being an older brother or whatever, I don't really give a care about none of that, no titles and shit. But me, I'm saying it now, and I'm pretty sure that Elder Malcolm will vouch with me. You gonna get your ass sent home. Come to camp fucked up and see what happens. You going home and you getting suspended.
But I got one back up to what the brother had. This is Ecclesiastes 4:9. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he had another to help him up. Right? So, it's always good to have somebody else with you. So if you can, do it. If not, then just make sure you're wise about where you preach, so you can have your own back. It says, again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand them, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken. You know, so we're in those times, man. We have to move wiser. We have to even shit that maybe wasn't really looked down upon, or you weren't really told anything about. Now you might have to cut that shit off, man. I would say even, coming to camp hungover, you know, because then you're tired, you're sluggish, your mind is not always there. The brothers that train, if you drink the night before and then you go to training the next day, you're not gonna give it your all. You're gonna be trying to catch your breath, probably throw up, head hurting. You know, we're coming in times we have to be on 10 wherever we go, man.
You know, just something to add something to that. If you look at the brother Amawan Abad or the brother Elder Manata Zakbar from South Carolina, he done a lot of teaching by himself. But look at where he's standing. Both of them always standing by a place where they got their back towards something, and they have a lot of people walking around them. Both of them. You know, if you're going to sit up here and be in that, if that's, you know, like you said, if you ain't got no other choice, you by yourself in that area, you know, then, you know, make that as a reference as to how them brothers operate.
Yeah. And the Manata's Zakbar only got that. At first, he was out there by himself for a while. Then he got blessed with the brother.
Yeah, you know. And it's two of them. You know?
Yeah, it's two of them. You know, so it's, you know, if the Lord bless you with another brother, then that's a blessing. But if you don't, Be somewhere in a broad place. Don't be nowhere where it ain't a lot of people. And then be somewhere where your back, nobody can't be walking behind you and shit, man. Should nobody be able to walk behind you or walk in your space, you know? Even when we was in Hyde Park that day, I'm like, no, we need to stand more about these bushes.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, I seen that. You said move on.
Yeah. Cause I don't like all them like walking behind me and shit, man. No, fuck that. We gonna stand right here. Like fuck that. We facing right here by the bushes.
People are bugged out already.
Yeah.
So even more those that know what we preach about and they don't like our message.
Yeah, you never know somebody might try to snake you and shit. You know they love that sucker punch.
Yeah, and then like I said, you know, I think one of the other brothers, Shapiro, had a run in with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they thought he was from a different camp. And somebody, you know, some alphabet boys came up to him a couple of months ago. There was something crazy to him when he was at Hyde Park, but it wasn't him. You know, it was another one of them other offshoot camps.
Yeah.
But you know, they don't. That's how dumb their minds are. They just
They think we're all together. They think we're all the same shit.
right.
Yeah, that's how they do. They try to bunch us. This is why, you know, and it don't matter, man. When we doing this work, it don't matter what the hell you think. You got to know what you in. Man, we gonna go into them times where people gonna try to kill us. Man.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna have these other guys out here. They born reckless. They don't they ain't circumspect. They just saying whatever. They antagonizing people. They literally be pointing at people, antagonizing them, and saying you a faggot. Like I mean, what you expect gonna happen? You doing that? You literally pointing at somebody and saying that. So now when they see people like us and we don't do that, they don't try to come for us. You know, this off where we just teaching it differently because of that. You said you got something to talk, and then we.
Talking about these Jakes, you know, you gotta be on point because Jake is, we're not preaching a smooth message. We're telling these Jakes the truth. They don't want to hear that. And that's what is going to start causing people and has caused people to jump out of their body and act a fool. Even with the video that the brother showed, he wasn't preaching a smooth message. Whether that dude that did that to him was a Jake or an Edomite or not, the message offended the guy and it escalated to what ended up happening. This is Isaiah 30:9. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, will say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And because we're not doing that, these Jakes get offended. They don't want to be held accountable for the things that they're doing. They don't want to be... They want to be able to be wicked in peace. They don't want to have us holding them accountable and calling this shit to the carpet on them, man. You know, it says, let's go. That's all. You know, they like these pastors and all these niggas that tell them that all they gotta do is just do what they want to do and say I'm sorry and pray to JC and that shit's gonna be cool. These Jakes, like a Jake will fucking riot on you for telling them JC is not an Edomite, man. These people are crazy.
Mm-hmm. You got something in your mouth?
Yeah, this is Amos chapter 5 and verse 10. They hate him that rebuke in the gate. They abhor him that speaketh uprightly. Right, man? So like the brother was saying, man, these people, you know, these people don't want to hear you can't sleep with another man's wife, man. These people don't want to hear they can't commit adultery, man. They want to hear that come as you are spirit. They want to hear that you can do what you want, and then at the end of the day, pray to the Lord, and all of that's wiped away. But that's not what we're going to tell them, man. So they get butthurt, you know, and they start doing wild shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
Jump down to 13 in Amos 5 to 13.
You said jump down to 13?
Yeah, Amos, shooting at Amos 5 and 13.
This is Amos chapter 5 verse 13. Therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is evil, for it is an evil time.
Exactly, and we are gonna keep silent, man.
Yeah.
That famine of the word is coming, man. You know, so this ain't the time to be being a nigga, man. This is the time to really get solid, diligent, more focused, especially you younger brothers, man. Y'all ain't been around. Look, I've been in the truth for almost 16 years, man. None of y'all ain't dealt with shit for real, man. You know, and y'all really need to be grounding yourself. That's what I did. I grounded myself through this power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, and I ain't saying because me being in almost 16 years is something, but you know, call it loud.
That's call out. That's heavy, brother.
You
A
know,
lot of Jake's falling out now, so that's heavy, though. Give yourself kudos for that, because a lot of niggas ain't making that far.
but me understanding that it's a lot of shit, man, that Jake don't understand. You gotta really get yourself grounded, man. This is something important. It's not something to play around with, man. You gotta understand the Lord will put you in all type of situations, you know, and He will find a way for you to escape only if you being diligent. Cause let's say that brother wasn't being diligent, and that dude did have some bullets in that gun, he could have killed him. But the Lord made way. He delivered that dude into his hands. Why? Because that brother being diligent. This is why it's very important to be diligent in doing the work, man. Be diligent. Be circumspect. Be aware of everything. Don't take nothing light, man. This is very important. I want somebody to hold that Ecclesiasticus 5 in the last chapter. I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. Somebody hold that in the last chapter. The last verse, I mean. And what you got, Alvin?
This is the book of Ephesians 5 and verse 15. And it says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, right? Looking around, you know, knowing where you at all times, you know, knowing who you're around, you know, being circumspect. Yep. It says, seeing then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times because the days are evil, right? We're living in evil times right now, man. We have individuals that's ultimately trying to delete us, man. You know, because of the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that we speak, man. You know, and they be offended by things like that.
Somebody got that scripture on the call.
Ecclesiasticus 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small.
Exactly. Be not ignorant in anything, whether a great matter or small. You got to pay attention to everything that's going on in your life. Everything that you're around. Everything that's happening. You got to know what you in. This is not, well, we literally in the real mafia. We literally the real OTF, only the family. All of these guys who want to make these fucking labels. We really the only ones who've been talking about we the only the real family. This is the family. We the only ones who been. Everybody else want to make their remix off something we saying. That's how I know niggas been watching us, man. Yeah. But they always bite.
Niggas definitely fighting.
Yeah, ain't nobody been brothers like us. Nobody been more brotherly than us. Yeah. Nobody been on more point than us. Yeah. Nobody been out here talking about these so-called black bitches before us. We was calling them nigga women. We were the ones out here. Everything that is built from these social media motherfuckers is really built off us.
That's right.
Simple as that, man. We been out here letting people know and warning people and letting people know that, hey, the so-called white man is the devil. Ain't nobody else been doing it. So you got to understand what you in. And we the main ones who got threatened, almost got shot. A lot of things. We had niggas get delivered into our hands. All of that. So for all of these people out here who think they doing something, they ain't doing shit, man. The Lord been with us, man. And the Lord been showing us that we really are in the truth.
That's right.
That's why you got to understand what you in. You got to understand this is the truth. This is nothing else but the truth, man. And everybody want to build off us, man. And guess what? The Lord going to make them niggas look small pretty soon, man. The niggas going to look stupid in that day. Because we the ones who burn. It wouldn't be no real pure niggas. None of this if it wasn't for us being out there, man. Because when I came around, wasn't none of that shit happening, bro. Nobody was on the internet doing shit. I've been out here since 2011, man. Ain't nobody been doing shit. All of this new fad shit then started coming around to 2016, 2017, all that.
Niggas getting on the black woman. These niggas was ready to fight you. at one particular time if you said you wasn't fucking with Tisha. A nigga would really be ready to square up with you and fight about that.
Yeah, man.
Not even his bitch, not even one of his. You should be happy. You can have more bitches now.
Yeah.
Nah, you tell them you don't fuck with Tisha, niggas wanna fight. Now all these niggas got something negative to say about the black woman now, man.
Yeah, man. Wasn't nobody saying shit, man. This is how you know we in the truth. We the trendsetters. We are the true trendsetters, man. This is the real mafia. So you better understand what you in, man. And things are getting real, more real. We things are only gonna get worse and worse. You know, it's not gonna be, you know, just out there peaches and cream pretty soon, man.
Right.
I mean, we done had shit thrown at us. People threw shit at us, all type of shit. I remember when I was in Gary, a whole crowd of niggas swarmed up because some black bitch trying to get into it with me and I ain't do nothing to her. I just said, and she made me cuss out. Man, that motherfucker, I'm talking about, it was like 20 niggas swarmed up on us. And then we had to tell them like, no, she started with me. And then they cussed her out. What the fuck you messing with these? Ooh. Got on her dumb ass because she started. Like niggas really tried to roll up on us, man, for real, man. You gotta understand, man, this is the truth. And you have to be circumspect. Because if I was just on some bullshit and then have a witness, because I had witnesses even saw that she started the shit. They probably could have flooded us, man.
Yeah, anything can happen, man. But why do you have us outside the Lord's solution?
Yeah, man, the Lord be with us when you doing the right thing. If you ain't doing the right thing, you're gonna get judged. Like that one nigga who was calling, said, he was getting fucked up by the cops. Yeah, man, that shit went all on world side. He's screaming and shit, but he getting beat up, pulled out the car, because he wasn't doing the work any fucking way. The Lord ain't gonna be with no nigga like that. Go ahead, you got a precept.
Yeah, I got a precept. It's Matthew 10 and 16. Because, you know, going out in this world, man, we gotta be careful what we do, man. Because, like he said, the Lord can judge us if we not doing what we need to be doing, man. It's Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents, or harmless as doves. So we gotta be wise out there. Because, man, hey, you know, the brother done that video. He, you know, the Lord was with him, man. He, you know. And, you know, it was good that he ain't had no bullets in there, and he took the gun from him, man. Hey, man, true, it could have went way worse. He could have had bullets in there. He could have hit him, all types of stuff, man. And then he was by himself.
Drop down.
I know ass leaking.
He said you was sneaking.
Now you leaking.
He said he was sneaking.
Jack from Toronto wilding out, man. You was sneaking.
How you leaking? Hey, he what? Why that nigga, what's his name? Hakai. I think it was Hakai. He was saying he dropping balls.
Yeah, that's what
That's something crazy.
He said, man, how he dropped them balls like that?
Hey, we might have to play that shit back at the end just to get a brother his credit one more time.
Yeah, before we close, hey. He beat that dude ass. Then kicked him in his shit.
That nigga who hit Jake was on the track talking like Pac after he whooped him.
It definitely was a Pac moment, bro. Nigga.
He said, can you picture me rolling, nigga?
And that's, you know, so powerful. That's how you know we're in the truth. Because, you know, they're not doing this in the pulpits. Nobody's coming up against them. You know what I mean? So they ain't got to worry about none of this because they ain't got the truth in them. You know what I mean? So the Lord ain't, you know, ain't suffering with them. So it's very powerful, man. You know, because it's a testimony calling on the right name. How about you out shot?
That's right.
Get a call on JC like that other girl got called on and she got smoked.
JC
Sonya Messi. That was her name.
Yeah, she got smoked.
Bah! Bah! Why you shaking?
bring let him bring that Hebrews 4 and 12.
That body was shaking.
I'll
boy.
show my number.
Some blood coming out.
Through.
Having a seizure and shit before you
Right.
die.
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus ain't saving nobody. I thought y'all would have realized by now.
Sweet Jesus.
When Jesus save anybody.
Sweet Jesus.
Get the fuck out of here,
Then let's
goofy.
bring that out right quick. So when we get done, let's
Go ahead.
This Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart.
And that's why the guy was so pissed off. When you bringing this truth out, it's cutting them, and they're ready to fight. You know, remember Scripture say it hates them. You know what I mean? Like the brothers brought out earlier. The marvel not of the world hate you because they hated me first. Because I testified that their deeds are evil. So the word is testifying that their deeds are evil, and we coming in Yahweh Shem instead. So this is why the fight is going to get more and more intense. People getting cut because that's why Esau's coming down with great wrath. He's getting cut. He's getting exposed. He's getting cut. Everybody see this devil for who he is. How much more the rest of these 2/3? They know it's over with. You know what I mean? And it's going to bring, like the scripture said, the love of many shall wax, worse and worse. You know, and that's what's happening.
Exactly.
Go ahead,
You said the 2/3, because the nigga probably could have been a 2/3. He probably could have been a Jake, looked like an Edomite. While Kyle was talking shit, shut up. Shut your ass up, man. Talking about, we just accept. We don't be accepting anybody. We always try the spirit. Shut your bitch ass up, man.
That's how
Don't try to play. Don't try to bum down. Try to distance saying GMS do. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. We always try the spirit, especially here in Chicago. Fuck with us, then. Don't play that shit, man. We always try the spirit before we don't lay hands suddenly on no man. So shut your bitch ass up, man. With that, man. On that note. In the other part in the video, I'm gonna give you thumbs up on that. That's it. But fuck you, cause we don't play that. We don't be this saying anybody. The first thing the brother was saying, he thought he was the Edomite at first. Then he said he probably could. Who knows if the dude was Jake? We don't know. But the point is, the nigga was a nigger.
Yeah.
Don't fucking matter, man.
And those that come against us, really, it's gonna be mainly our people, man.
Yep.
Hey, who went against Yahweh Shai, man? It was mainly our people, man. It wasn't the only Edomites that this one is the ones that were in charge. All the other normal folk was Jake.
Yeah.
So whether he was a Jake or whether he was Esau, it don't matter, man.
Can I back up your point, Chicago? This is the book of 2 Chronicles 36 and verse 15. It says, the Yahweh power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up times and sending because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people, till there was no remedy. And that's what our people do to this very day, man. They come up against the messengers of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's why Psalm, I believe it's 105 says, do my prophets no harm. And that's what our people do, man. They attempt to do us harm, man. That's why ultimately judgment comes down upon the wicked of our people, man.
Exactly. You said you got something, yeah?
Yeah.
And then Masha, then Aliyah.
I got one from what you was going earlier.
Pull your head back a little bit.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16. And I'll start at verse 6. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of Yahweh, men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. So going back into what the Zaquan was talking about, if you know what you're supposed to be doing, if you're being diligent and disciplined in the truth, then the Lord is going to keep you in all your ways, man. The Lord is going to keep you protected from all this folly and all this destruction going on throughout this world, man.
That's right.
That's right, man. That's right. Masha.
This is Ephesians chapter 6. I'll start at verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the walls of the devil.
Hold on, myself. Start at 10.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's the main reason why that Edomite, try to threaten that brother. All right, one, he was an Edomite, and two, he had that spirit on him. All right.
Well, we don't know if he was an Edomite.
God.
No, yeah, we don't know. Yeah, for the record, we don't know. He could have been a dumbass Jake. Well, really, I think he was a dumbass Jake.
Yeah,
that's how he was talking.
He
I think he
was a gangster. You know, so those type of cues, because Edomites they not coming with no gun like that, not yet. But we don't know. We just waiting about his spirit. But anytime somebody's upset at Jake at that level, it's usually a nigga.
Yeah.
You talking about him a gangster?
Like
Yeah.
Elder Brother Paul said, Jake is going to be the one that's really going to have a problem with it.
Exactly.
The devils are. I'm not saying that the devil's not going to come against us, but
they're not that violent.
that
and aggressive.
walk up one on
Easy,
one trying to fuck with niggas.
Yeah.
These Edomites don't be trying to start shit with Jakes, man.
Yeah, they know they gonna get beat up.
Hey, right.
But he might be, he might not.
We don't
But
know.
just for the record,
Yeah.
it ain't about how you look, man.
Yeah,
Right.
kind.
Hey, but you know what that also goes when you sit up here looking at Isaiah 58, or was it 58 when you say spare out, cry not, when we went to read that Amos, what is that, 5 and 10?
Yeah.
When you really think about it, man, that's really speaking toward our people, man. Our people don't want to hear this.
This message cuts Jake more than it cuts the devil. bro.
Esau don't give a fuck. I mean,
because he don't believe in the Bible.
Anyway,
Right.
but this word cut the hell out of our people, man. They don't, because they want to be wicked.
That's the point. The hell with Jake, man. You still have more to that, Marsha?
Well, y'all haven't really just said the breakdown to it.
All right, Khan. Aliyah.
Yes, we're talking about our people. Ezekiel 2 and 4. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send you unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus said Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai the power. They're hard-headed. They don't want to listen.
That's right, man.
And when you tell them the truth, they want to come up with their own truth.
That's right.
Did you read verse 5 also?
Yes. Ezekiel 2 and 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there had been a prophet among them.
Hey, our people is a rebellious nation, man. Ultimately, when these things begin to come to pass, everything we've been preaching, starting with our elders and apostles on down, whether it be martial law, whether it be the implementation of RFID, HIP, World War III, when these things begin to happen, then they're going to know what? It was at Ezekiel 33. Then shall that be known as the prophet has been among them, man.
Yeah, man. And, hey, y'all gonna know, man. We ain't nobody to be fucked with, like that brother said. I'm a servant of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai.
Proudly, he said that shit. Mighty
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what we are. We servants of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. You fuck. Hey, man, because we had our deliverance here in Chicago.
Look, niggas.
We done beat some niggas, man. Yeah, man.
We don't play that
Yeah,
shit.
we done whooped some niggas, man. Proud. We the power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Cause shit, I know, and I was happy when that Edomite got delivered in our hands.
Yeah.
I beat the fuck out of him too. And what happened to him? He got locked up by the police too. Bitch ass.
All of them.
that shit was real. Police watched the whole thing and let us whoop his ass too. And I was beating his ass. I was the main one beating his ass because he kept getting in my face. He fucking with me, man. Nobody wasn't saying shit to his bitch ass. This is back when St. Patrick's Day. I think it was like 2015. Man, they was really turning up on that St. Patrick. They think they the real fucking Scots. Man. So goofy ass dude. Fuck out of here.
All over that shit.
Yeah, man. Man, I beat that. Lump his ass up, man.
I got one right quick. This is Psalms 120 and 7. It says, I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. So really that's what we're here for, man. We're not trying to fight anybody. We're trying to just, preach the word, do what the Lord told us, and that's it. But hey, sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do, man.
So Chicago was right there. Yeah. You remember that, bro? We had my motherfucker here in Washington. That shit was real.
And for the most part, every time some shit like that goes down, it's because the other party, so to speak,
started it. They started this
man.
shit, man.
We're gonna be bold in what we speak. We're gonna be loud. We might say some shit that offend you, but we're not gonna touch you unless you touch us, man.
That's right.
Exactly, man. You put hands on us, you gonna get hands. We ain't no fucking choir boys.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
And
we
chilling. Like,
but that's why people get mad, because everything we speak is contrary to the whole world, man.
mm-hmm.
Imagine, I mean, you know, somebody telling you the way you've been living has been wrong your whole fucking life.
Right.
You know, everything you stand for is not true. Motherfuckers are not gonna take that lightly, man.
Yeah.
So they're gonna want to fight back. So now that we're getting a lot more, you know, attention, there's gonna be a lot more people getting offended, man.
I got something real quick for Brother Saint Anna.
We're gonna be closing up in like 2 minutes, literally.
I got Romans 8. The point really is in 31, but I'm gonna start at 28. It's Romans 8 and 28. And we know that all things work together for the good of them that love Yahweh, to them who are called according to his purpose, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to conform to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brothers. You know, and you call into this truth. Hey, all these things the Lord already knew. He predestinated. It says, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, on whom he justified, them he also glorified. And that's going to go into your prophets, your elect, man. Hey, who he called, if you part of that elect, you've already been predestinated from the beginning, from the world before even it was made. But here's the point. It says, what shall we say then? What shall we then say to these things? If Yahweh be for us, who can be against us? And that's the whole point, man. Hey, if Yahweh with you, man, just like with that brother, how he delivered that brother, just like with any brother in here, man, you never know what situation you might be put into. Hey, if you with the Lord, if the Lord with you, it don't matter what you know, what you have, he gonna give you a power.
That's right.
You know, that's the whole point. So and that's what I was gonna say, you know, and that's something that brothers gotta keep in mind. Amen. Hey, the Lord with you, he with you.
Done
But
that.
the main thing is just being steadfast in his truth and doing what we're supposed to do.
That's right.
Put that back on there, man. We gotta give them this highlights, man.
I got one real quick.
Hold on. First play.
This for we come out here. Hey, this
For you.
reminds,
Oh,
this
wait.
Is, this is reminds me
for you?
of Victoria and Dundas.
Oh, for you, right? You're a fucking black man. You're talking
So
about
what?
fucking people?
But we're brothers. If you are a Gadite, we are actually brothers, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I come to
but
you
you're not
and I
listening.
ask you.
You're
no,
not listening.
Shut up.
No, I don't.
I
have to.
come-
I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Get the cock back to hammer and bust your face. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Yo, bitch ass. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. You know who you're talking to? I'm fucking crazy. You don't know me. Now you're leaking. You should have been speaking. Now you're fucking leaking. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Don't ever come here and disrespect my shit. Now you're all leaking. Get the fuck out of here. Now I took your gun. What are you gonna do? Now I took your gun. Now I can fuck you up. Who's the bitch? Yeah. Hey, your gun is fucking unloaded. You're a fucking buster too. Fucking wankster. Fucking wankster. Fucking homo thug. Bitch, nigga. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, but before you,
Get the fuck out of here.
hold on.
Get the fuck out of here.
You attacked Buddy.
Get the fuck out of here.
He cheated me. I cheated.
Get the fuck out of here. Know who you're messing with. Not from the fucking streets. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. 'Cause now you're leaking.
Not further away.
Hey, everybody, look at this punk. Fucking putting guns to my head. Know who the fuck I am? I'm a fucking servant of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know who I am?
Right.
Yeah, you see, we're not fucking choir boys here. Don't fucking mess with me.
It's my boy since you ripped him off.
Putting guns to my head.
No,
Shut the fuck up.
no. My boy since you ripped him off.
Yeah, whatever. Ruben.
Hey, but the sound of it, now that I'm hearing it again, it looks like he got pistol whipped by his own pistol.
Yeah. What it look like happened?
I I got a precept real quick.
Yeah, that's
This is the book of Ezekiel 3 verse 8. It says, "Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads," because what our people do, they like to intimidate, especially us. You know, when we come teaching the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they love to use the intimidation factor. It says, verse 9, it says, "As an adamant harder than flint, have I made thy forehead, fear them not, neither be dismayed at their look, though they be a rebellious house." Right? We ain't supposed to fear our people, man, because this is the majority of our people. This is the way they're going to come up to us and act, man. You know, but ultimately, what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is on our side to protect us, to guide, to lead us. I believe, what was the Yahweh, what was it, Jeremiah? You know, be not afraid of them. I forget how it was actually quoted, but if I can find it, I'm gonna just bring it out. That was it. Isaiah or Jeremiah?
And then they're gonna be last scriptures. We're gonna wrap it 7:40. So
I got one right quick. This is Isaiah 54:17. "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn." It says, "This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and the righteousness is of me, say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai." So as long as we're serving the Lord, nothing's gonna touch us, man. No weapon, whatever Isa is trying to plan, whatever Jake plans against us, it's not gonna work as long as we do the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and keep our faith. You know, it also says in 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, I believe the 28th verse, it talks about a fight for the truth, and the Lord shall fight for you, man. So the Lord has our back. All we gotta do is have His back, which is how? Doing what He commanded us to do. You know, put away the old man, preach the truth in truth and in sincerity, so on and so forth, man. You know, so we shouldn't worry, man. But at the same time, it doesn't mean to walk around here all foolish. We still gotta walk with wisdom, man. Because if we walk around foolish, then the Lord might put us in a jam. Because why? We're not applying what He told us to do, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes, chapter 2 and verse 10. "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in His fear and was forsaken? Or whom did He ever despise that called upon Him? For Yahweh is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiving sins and saveth in time of affliction." So kind of looking back at the generations of old, everybody who had faith in the Lord delivered them out of it, man. No matter how big or small the situation was, man. He delivered His elect then, and He gonna deliver us now.
Scripture say things are written aforetime, it's written for our learning. So we look back at these said accounts. Hey, the Lord delivered our forefathers from these said situations. The Lord is going to deliver us now.
Right. Yeah, it said in 6 troubles, He had 7, He's going to take you out of your jail. You know what I mean? So, beautiful things, Yahweh Shema Shai got us covered. You know, and it's wonderful, you know what I mean? If you're not calling on the right name, you're not going to be saved.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Sure.
Everybody
They
else?
said that was put last scripture.
Yeah, that was so. No, he had that Jeremiah, right?
Oh yeah, I got
Did you get it?
I got one in Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 1:18.
That's gonna be the last scripture.
"For behold, I have made thee this day a defenced city, and an iron pillar and brazen walls against the whole land, against the kings of Judah, against the princes thereof, against the priests thereof, and against the people of the land. And they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee. For I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to deliver thee."
Time, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to deliver us through everything we go. Matter of fact, we got to end it on that Psalms 91 when it says 1,000 shall fall that day. That side of 10,000 years.
This is Psalms 91:7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee, near thy. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Exactly, man. We're going to see the reward of the wicked because ain't nobody going to touch the men of the Lord, man. For real, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai going to make sure we straight, man.
That's what it says.
So that's why we got to have faith and believe in this and stand 10 toes down for this. Ain't no fucking wavering, man. If you ain't got no fucking faith and you being a bitch and you a part of GMS, just walk the fuck out the door then, man. Get the fuck from around us. Cause we got faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we trust in this word, man. Simple as that, man. So with that, we're going to give all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakalash.
Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom Barakathum and the ball.